Oh, hi, Smogs. How's your sex life? Welcome to the WWE Clash of Champions pay-per-view review, aka Trash of Champions pay-per-view review, because my god, every champion in this show in general was pretty much trash, except for Alexa Bliss. And Nikki Cross can come too. The end. Okay, shout out if you get that reference. Um, Anywho, you had the Cruiserweight Triple Threat title match. Didn't care, didn't watch. Apparently Drew Gulak won, so I'm happy with that. AJ Styles, though, was on the pre-show in a match. AJ Styles. And I know this was Charlotte, North Carolina, home is his challenger, Cedric Alexander. But freaking AJ Styles on the pre-show on a B-show pay-per-view. What the hell is life? Anyways, pretty short match. Styles wins after hitting the Styles Clash. And the OC, Gallows and Anderson beat the hell out of him after the match was over. So I guess that was it. I don't know. WWE just loves killing people in their hometowns. Anyway, it's time for the main show. Finally, you had Robert Roode, and Sled Day would say, "Fuck Dolph Ziggler," taking on the tag team champions. Player, hang on. This pay-per-view is so trash. I can't even freaking talk right now. Hang on. Dasani, if you want to sponsor me, please go for it. Excuse me. Anyways, Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler versus the team of Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman. I think it's kind of obvious to see where this was going to go, especially since you're going to have these two, meaning Braun and Seth, main event later on in the night. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode win after Robert Roode, who just about a month ago was fighting in the 24/7 title division, to pinning the world champion in Seth frickin' Rollins. It's crazy what this company can do to you in 30 days. So yeah, Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler become the new champions. Robert Roode, I'm happy for him. Dolph Ziggler, you can go fuck off. I could give a shit about you because Dolph Ziggler just sucks. All right, he's always sucked and he always will suck. Anywho, so then we had the SmackDown Women's Title match. You had Charlotte Flair, of course. What if she's in her hometown? Versus Bayley. And, excuse me, I guess Brad Shepard, cunt. One of many people who blocked me on Twitter because, God forbid, the truth slaps him in the face like a bitch. So anyways, I guess he said that there was no chance of Bayley winning this match or something. WWE make sure Charlotte wins, blah, blah. First of all, Bayley is like the worst heel I've ever seen in my life. Okay, she's terrible. All right, I can't take her seriously after like what 5 years of guys. I'm a hugger, and guys, to oh no, I'm running away, and I can't use a steel chair to save my life because I have the worst chair shots ever. But anywho, yeah, this match was pretty short. Bayley exposed the turnbuckle and then threw Charlotte into it and then pinned her. Woohoo! I know they're trying to do, Charlotte's trying to become. Dude, Charlotte's only been on the main roster for like freaking what? 4 years? And she's already going for her 10th title. Oh my god. I like Charlotte, but Jesus. God. The hell, WWE. But Bayley wins, I could give a shit because I don't give a shit about Bayley. And people were like, oh, she got booed. Yeah, because they're in Charlotte. And personally, for me, she's always been a heel because I can't stand Bayley. And she's a dork. But anyways, big as, but I'm a dork. Then you got the SmackDown Tag Team title match between a team that's from Raw, the Revival, versus the team that's actually from SmackDown, the New Day. This match, for what it was just there. Kind of long, actually. And oh my god. The Revival better be freaking moving to SmackDown, because otherwise this makes no effing sense. The Revival end up winning the match and becoming the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions after freaking Dawson made Xavier Woods tap out. Just, oh my god. And I know the Revival are close with Randy Orton, I guess, supposedly, but oh my god. And I know they're doing a draft in a few weeks. Another one, as DJ Khaled would say. And I believe, excuse me, It's the first episode, I believe, that's going to be on Fox. Well, this is the first or second episode that they're going to have on Fox for SmackDown. They announced it. They said they're going to, I think it's like the 10th, I want to say, is the SmackDown show that they're having the draft, and then they're going to do the Raw like several days later, which is the 14th, to be on Monday. So, but yeah, so there's that. Then you had the women's tag team title match. Yeah, we got back-to-back tag team title match, player. Oh, by the way, R-Truth was backstage, and he was disguised as the sound and camera guy. And you had a horde of superstars, including the likes of Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, chasing after him. Yeah, that's good shit. The women's tag team title match: Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, aka Team Donuts, versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. And first, people going, why the hell is he saying Team Donuts? Check out the Mandy's Donuts. You got women in donuts. Food and women. You don't get better than that, okay? Maybe sports, but... anywho, Alexa Bliss pulling out her, as I mentioned on Twitter. If you haven't checked out my Twitter, links down in the description box, as usual. Alexa Bliss, just in time for the Joker movie coming out in a few weeks, she dressed up as her Harley Quinn. So, she brought back the Harley Quinn look. I dig it, sucker. Get to that later. So anyways, this match happened. I honestly was hoping maybe Sonya and Mandy could win it, only because I feel like they're the only legitimate team in this division that hasn't won the belt. I mean, them and like the Iconics are probably the only ones, but the Iconics obviously won, and WWE's like, LOL, we're not doing crap with them. So yeah, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross end up retaining after Cross hits the neckbreaker on Mandy Rose, and not a bad match, a decent match, I'd say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Next, you had the Intercontinental title match. You know, the title that's on SmackDown. You already had a title change from. Ugh, my brain hurts already. Oh my god. And you had a title from SmackDown be moved to Raw, even though it's the SmackDown titles, and it has the freaking blue straps, and oh my god. You had the Intercontinental title. Shinsuke Nakamura is on SmackDown. The challenger Miz is from Raw. I want to throw myself off a building because of how stupid this wildcard bullshit is. And by the way, I guess Sami Zayn is like the mouthpiece or the manager for Shinsuke. I'm not a fan of Shinsuke whatsoever, but I'm offended by this. You had that little ginger Uber driver, cabbie boy, and freaking Sami Zayn, out of all people. Oh, fuck. Anywho, Shinsuke versus The Miz. This match was just there, in my personal opinion. Part of me wanted The Miz to win just so he could break the freaking record for most IC titles. Or at least he would either at least pass Jericho, or tie him at least with most IC championship reigns. But Nakamura ended up winning after hitting the Kinshasa. So I guess the only good thing about this is that the SmackDown title that's actually on SmackDown stays on SmackDown. Yay! And I might even go into this one. Okay. Excuse me. Before I get into this match, WWE did the stupid Sasha Banks Chronicles thing on the network. Now, I didn't watch the whole thing. I just saw some screenshots and I saw some clips on Twitter about it. And my god, could they try to suck up to Sasha more? Sasha was depressed, and Sasha's all like, I was depressed, and I was upset, and the whole thing with Paige was an accident, and everyone made fun of me, and shut up, you bitch. Seriously. No one freaking cares. And the funny thing is, I actually saw some people on Twitter fall for this bullshit. Oh my god, I feel so bad for Sasha. Like, people who made fun of Sasha should, like, say sorry and feel bad. And Ryan Satin. First of all, who gives a shit about Ryan Satin? Ryan Satin's like Brad Shepard, Mr. I make up fake news and I'm a wannabe Dave Meltzer, who's already a piece of shit to begin with, so I don't even go there with that. But anywho, the whole Sasha thing, it was so weird, because it's like, oh, Sasha's supposed to be a heel, blah, 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 yet we're making her to a fucking babyface 24 hours before her biggest match she's had in like over a year. How the hell does this make sense? Oh my god. Anyways, so that's my whole little rant about the bullshit Chronicle special. I knew it was going to be bullshit, but damn, they took it to a new level. And she was all like, I needed my Pam Pam. And I'm like, who the fuck's your Pam? Oh, that's right, Bailey's real name is Pamela. Never mind. Funny how they never mentioned how she also wanted to quit with Sasha in that special. But anyways, back to this stupid mind fucking of a match. Becky Lynch defending the Raw Women's Championship versus Sasha Banks, and this match made me want to drink. It's coming from someone whose biological father is a drug addict and alcoholic, and I had to stay away from that. I'm not going to be like, hey guys, I'm straight edge, but like, this match made no sense whatsoever. Okay, so entering this feud, you have Becky as the babyface. Boy, I'm the man, which is the worst gimmick ever. And you have Sasha Banks being like, blah. Shit. So, this whole time you're booking Becky as a babyface and Sasha's a heel. And then tonight you just felt like, let's just go backwards for shits and giggles. The match itself is already too fucking long. And then you have Becky just snap at one point. She grabs a chair, and then she, kind of, I think she beat the hell out of the referee with it, which is weird. That's like a fine right there. And then she goes after Sasha with the chair, and then she used the disarmer through the chair. She had Sasha's arm through the chair, and then she hit the disarmer, and I'm like, this is a heel thing to do. Oh my god. They turned Sasha heel just like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Just so they can maybe do a double switch here and make Sasha the babyface. Did they not know? Okay, I'll admit, Becky as a babyface has been god-awful, especially with this whole man thing. At least the man thing, you have an excuse to boo at, other than just, it's just stupid. But Sasha as a babyface is god-awful. She is horrendous as a babyface. I'm saying, well, Chris, she was do that bad as a heel. As a heel, again, it gives me a reason to boo her, other than that, I can't stand her freaking gimmick and what she's about. But, oh my god, this was just stupid. Oh my god. And I know you're saying, Chris, it's okay, man, calm down. They're just building this to Hell in a Cell. Who gives a shit, okay? I do not want to freaking have Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks in a Hell in a Cell match, but we're getting that shit, aren't we? Oh my god, we're getting that shit. Yippee-ki-yay. So, moving on before I throw myself off a cliff. Randy Orton versus Kofi Kingston for the WWE title. Can we just say that Kofi Kingston's like the worst WWE champion ever? I will happily take Jinder Mahal, who's injured, hope it gets better, over freaking Kofi Kingston. Yeah, I said it, because at least Jinder Mahal had a motherfreaking character, and he actually tried with that belt. Kofi Kingston's just like, hey guys, I got pancakes. I'm the WWE champion. Most boring matches and most boring promos ever. Yeah. It's just like, oh my god. And then Randy Orton. In what sick, twisted worlds do we, at the end of 2019, do I want Randy Orton to become WWE champion? That's how bad Kofi Kingston's been with it. Because at least Randy Orton be WWE champion. It's like, I believe it. Kofi Kingston's WWE champion. And the thing is, too, the crowd didn't give a shit, by the way. They didn't give a shit about Kofi Kingston, which is like, oof. Let's see, that Fox SmackDown episodes in 3 weeks? Yeah, I can't wait till Brock Lesnar magically gets drafted to SmackDown, kills Kofi, and becomes champion, because you know that's going to happen. You know Fox wants Brock. Brox and Fox. It practically rhymes. Come on now. I can see it now, the t-shirt. Brock on Fox. Fox on Brock. Whatever. Oh, God. And again, Brock Lesnar's going to be there once every 5 weeks, but hey, at least Brock Lesnar is a believable world champion like Kofi. And I know someone's going to say, oh, Chris, you're being fucking racist. There's plenty of African-American athletes on this roster that can believe champion. Big E is more believable as a champion, WWE champion, than freaking Kofi Kingston. I've said this for years now. Okay? R-Truth could be a better WWE champion. Anyways, he had a no DQ match.com. Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan. Yes, he had Roman versus Rowan. Thank God they put Eric Rowan's name back in there, because it was just going to be Roman versus Rowan, essentially. Roman Rowan. Say that 10 times fast. So yeah, no disqualification. This storyline, oh my god. They butchered the fuck out of the storyline. And it's too bad, too, because, it's very rare, especially in WWE these days. It's like who did it, like who done it, who tried to kill so and so with a car. It's been a while since WWE went through that thing type of deal, that storyline, and yet they just butchered the hell out of it, man. Like Rowan. Daniel Bryan at least, yeah, you kind of teased the thing with Daniel Bryan. At least Daniel Bryan would have been like, okay, Daniel Bryan's established. He's been world champion several times. He at one point he had the F moment. At least Daniel Bryan's somewhat relevant. Rowan, ugh. So, anyways, yeah, Rowan versus Roman Reigns. This match was just there pretty much. It was long. It was kind of dull. I will say, it was a nice break from the stereotypical like little man versus little man high spot shit. This was kind of like a Haas kind of match just because these guys are big dudes and whatnot. So, and then by the way, Luke Harper came out of left field. Came back, killed freaking Roman Reigns. Thanks with Rowan. Rowan hits an iron claw and covered Roman for the pin. So Rowan, oh my god, my tongue. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper are back together again. Okay, there we go. And it's too bad because I'm like, this is what essentially fans wanted like 3 or 4 weeks ago with Daniel Bryan. Because like, oh, we want Daniel Bryan and Harper and Rowan together. It's like the reunion of the Wyatt family minus Bray. But I don't know. I guess you're gonna do Bryan and Roman Reigns versus basically the Bludgeon Brothers at Hell in a Cell. Yippee! Yay, more matches I could give a shit about. Cool. Alright, finally, the main event. Speaking of shit I don't give about. Braun Strowman versus Seth Rollins. No longer tag team champions, by the way. There, John. This match... Can we stop giving Braun Strowman world title matches, particularly in the month of September? Because this is a thing. Every year, except for I think like last year, Braun Strowman keeps getting world title matches at pay-per-views in the month of September. There's Mr. WrestleMania, there's Mr. September, okay, and that's Braun Strowman. It's like a freaking Playgirl thing. Ugh. Shawn Michaels, everybody. This was just there. This was overkill at the end. Freaking Seth Rollins needed, was it 4 curb stomps and a freaking pedigree to take down Braun. Mr. Dude has been booked like Big Show 2.0. You need like 3 or 4 curb stomps and a freaking pedigree. By the way, when the hell did freaking Seth Rollins bring back the pedigree? Why are you getting my move? So yeah, Seth wins, and then after the match happened, the only relevant thing that probably happened this whole entire show, Bray Wyatt came out of left field, and apparently the Sister Abigail move is no longer retired because he's been using the mandible claw there, and he hit Sister Abigail on Seth. He brought him to the stage he hit it on the stage, excuse me, and he held Seth Rollins on the stage, kind of like, oh, I killed him type of deal, and the Fiend's just standing there, and I'm just like, give this guy the belt and just end things. Seriously. The hottest thing you got going for you when it comes to character-wise is Bray Wyatt, a.k.a. The Fiend. Give the man the belt. Give him the belt. If you don't, screw you, WWE. Seriously, screw you. Because he does not need to lose. Especially now. Alright, you got him going at SummerSlam. It was like, ooh, cool, the Fiend's gimmick, the entrance is awesome, man. Hell in a Cell, he wins. Okay, I don't care if he has to cheat, do some shenanigan. He wins. Give him the belt. Because if not, you're going to give it to little nerd boy over there. I'm engaged to the man. I'm the man's man. No. Give the belt to Bray Wyatt. If you don't give the belt to Bray Wyatt, you deserve to die, okay? Plain and simple. Anyways, that's it for me. How long is this motherfucking video? 20 minutes long. You guys are psychopaths for watching this, but I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm done. Have a good night, and how about them Dolphins?